thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. Games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's good.
And no doubt about it, Lillard is an effective half-court player, but he's also lethal in transition.
Morant passes to Jackson. Fires for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Morant. And Lillard gets it to go.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. The offensive rebound. Lopez kicks to Lillard. Carries it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 8 points.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set.
Outside Jackson. Out to Morant to stop the run. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thanks, David. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Pass to Edey. Jackson with it. The tray. Prince grabs the miss. Over to the wing. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. Drills the 3-pointer. He's got 11.
Sticking it from the corner. You got to know where Lillard is at all times.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's Morant missing. And Prince has got the ball here for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Memphis has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Edey gets the bucket.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
3-pointer, Lillard. Oh, offensive interference. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis is checked in. Bane with the screen on Lillard. Now here's Morant for 3. Here's Edey. Clark outside. Outside, Bane. Another shot. Pass to Edey. Here's Aldama. Out to Morant. Outside, Bane. Morant sets a screen for Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Portis. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Clark. Lillard misses. Here's Edey. A three-pointer is right on target. Edey's got 6.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Clark, and it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, Milwaukee. Clark, a screen on Trent. Payne for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Morant left side. On the wing, Bane. Clark, the pass to Bane. Back to Clark. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a wide open look for Portis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Grizzlies shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. And it's Morant missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Pass to Edey. Jacks up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Pippen's checked in for Ja Morant. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Kevin Porter. They get it again. Pippen outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Pippen's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Kennard with a screen on Lillard. Pippen kicks to Kennard. Off target from 3-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out to Kuzma. Prince outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee. We see coaches, Stan, willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Buck substitution,
1:22 left in the first half. Pippen against Lillard. Shoots the three. Wells grabs the miss.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those. Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Prince, the pass to Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. A three ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Kennard on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Lillard kicks to Portis. Wells with the steal. Floats it up for Pippen.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
So the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And now just a 2-point Bucks lead. Lillard scanning the floor. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for Milwaukee.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And some good action through the first two. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the three. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now, here's Morant for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Cans it from downtown.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
There's Jackson with the three. Lillard with the rebound. Bucks leading by 11. Prince outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Three-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Prince. Jackson kicks to Bain. Spins. Pass to Edey, and the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis.
Number 15, Brandon Clark.
Jackson against Kuzma. Three-pointer. Out to Morant. Lets it go with a three. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got 11 points.
More of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc.
Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. For three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that one's good. Morant.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
And again, the Bucks miss. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Driving inside. Fires the 3. Morant with another miss. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Bucks passing it around. Lopez a screen. Lillard with no one around. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Morant outside. Jackson in the corner. From past the arc. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jackson.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Memphis.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Taurean Prince. Drills it from outside. Trent's got 6.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Beyond the arc. Kennard's shot is off. Bucks leading by 5.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And a wide open look for Porter. Kicks it out to Lillard.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Second team foul. Next substitution, number 21, Tyler Smith.
Three from the inbound, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Morant. And there's Jackson, and it's Kennard in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the wide open shot from Green. It's good from long range. Green's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bucks. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks shooting for the game at 42%. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And he's good on the second. So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys, that's a great base for the future.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Porter. Shoots over Morant. And there's Porter on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Porter's got his first points of the game.
And each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
Jackson a screen on Porter. Morant drives in. Clark finds Kennard. They get it back. Out to Morant. Jackson has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Trent with the wide-open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Bucks lead by 9. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Kennard setting the pick for Morant. From the arc. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Kennard.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Got a piece of it. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Green, the screen. Porter outside. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Edey's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Bucks leading by 6. And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, Memphis no good.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Kuzma, right side. Lillard outside. Got us a screen on Kennard. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Right wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Morant. Takes the 3. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Back to Prince. There's the drive. Lillard on top. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Lopez from long range. Now the Grizzlies with it. 6-point game. Pass to Jackson. Now Kennard. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Milwaukee with the ball. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Morant against Lillard. To end the drought. No good. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every... Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks.
NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Morant looking around. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Stolen by Mobley. Garland with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Outside Strus. There's the triple. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Jackson finds Bane. Back to Jackson. Left side Bane. Pass to Morant. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Garland. On the wing, Strus. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Here's Morant. Jackson outside. He shoots. Kicks it out to Bane. Takes a 3. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Fast break Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell connects from downtown.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Jackson outside. And stolen by Mobley. That's tipped and stolen by Jackson. Jackson the screen. And there's Jackson on the assist by Jackson.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Strus. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Strus.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Garland against Morant. The kick to Hunter. They set the screen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Edey. Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And here's Hunter for 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Now here's Morant. They need this. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Garland with the ball. Guarded by Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Stevens is checked in for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. The three is up. That one's good. Desmond Bane for three.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Jerome, hounded by Morant. Jerome passes to Hunter. Okoro outside. Here's Jerome. And that does it for the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Sam Merrill. And it's Green in at the 2. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Graham.
You know, really by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Clark, the pass to Pippen. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Kennard for 3. To the middle. Here's Pippen. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
The 3 from Okoro. And he buries his first look.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Launches it. Pippen, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Nice shot by Kennard.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
Pass to Hunter. Now Mobley. Jacks up a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Cleveland leading by 8. To the left wing. Outside Hunter. Pass to Merrill. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Huff. Jackson comes in for Stevens. And it's Bane in for Kennard. Bane with a screen on Garland. Now Bane. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Bane's got 6. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Here's Hunter. Outside Strus. Pass to Mobley. Takes the 3. Cleveland again missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Jackson gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And here's Strus. Here's Jerome. And the 3-pointer goes.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Cleveland leading by 5. Right side Garland. Pass to Jerome. Back to Hunter. And stolen by Bain. He's got a clear path. Jackson for three. Jerome grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. From deep, Strus. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. Strus has got 3 threes to go so far. Clark finds Bain. Jackson left side. There's the three. Counted from distance.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Now here's Garland. He's covered closely. They set a pick. Here's Hunter. Pass to Jerome. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. From deep, Strus. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Clark outside. Here's Pippen. And here's Jackson, covered by Mobley. Jackson surveying the D. Back to Bain. Shoots over Mobley. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on top, up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Max Strus. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Jackson in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Strus. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, Cleveland. Now here's Allen. Back to Mitchell. From downtown. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
How smoothly does Donovan Mitchell get into that jump shot? Boy, it is so pure.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
There's Jackson with the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Jackson's got 6.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Back to Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. It's stolen by Garland. They're running. Strus' shot is off. Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Edey. Jackson surveying the D. Jackson pass to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. There's Jackson with the 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
From deep, Morant. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Outside Garland. And it's off from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. So both teams changing it up here. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Here's Jerome. Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside for Mitchell. Cleveland again missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Stolen by Mitchell. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. Stevens is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant with it. Pass to Clark. Here's Stevens. Outside Morant. It's stolen by Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Morant, no good. Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The shot does not count.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Strus' shot is off. Memphis trailing here. The 3 from Bain. They grab their own miss. Pass to Aldama to take the lead. Drills it from deep.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Strus with the bucket.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
There's the double with Thompson from deep. Bain. Hunter with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Pass to Mitchell. Intercepted. And now the Grizzlies on the run. From the arc. And another three for Memphis.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's the three. Here's Thompson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Jackson, the pass to Kennard. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
A monumental bucket by Luke Kennard. How about the confidence to take and make?
Hunter, a screen on Jackson. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. And here's Kennard. And there's a pick. Pass to Clark. 6 to shoot. Back to Kennard. To the wing on the left. Wells. And another three from Memphis.
Down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And Okoro gets it to go.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
Grizzlies lead by 4. Pippen, pass to Kennard. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Garland, no good. Well, Memphis shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Wells. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Outside Hunter. From deep. Cleared away by Wells. Kennard for 3. Thompson pulls it in. There's 39 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Garland, the pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. From deep, Morant hits the trifecta.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Over Edey. And Mobley throws it down. Here's Edey. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. So Memphis wins it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Here's Lillard. Over Garland. Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. Pass to Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here is Lillard, following the 3-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Lopez, a screen on Garland. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 6 points.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 9.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Lillard against Garland. Launches a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Pass to Strus. Mitchell in the corner. Mobley a screen on Prince. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. This one for 3. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Mobley. He's got 12.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Here's Lillard, stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 6. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Lillard is lethal as a shooter, even from way downtown.
Strus setting the screen for Garland. Pass to Strus. No good on the 3. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Down low. Stolen by Allen. Mitchell wide open. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 6. Kuzma kicks to Prince. Bucks passing it around. Lillard outside. And the Bucks miss again. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Takes a 3. And it's Strus missing. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Mitchell. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Mitchell's got 17 now.
And this is routine for Mitchell. He doesn't need much space to feel comfortable elevated.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot by Lillard wide open. For just the fourth time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The shot, no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Yeah. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Now, here's Hunter. Still yet to score. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside Porter for the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Look, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Now, here's Green. And another miss by Cleveland.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And stolen by Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Here's Jerome. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Green kicks to Porter. Giannis sets a screen for Porter. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Porter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks. Here's Jerome. Now here's Okoro. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Pass to Jerome. Hunter with the screen on Porter. Jerome passes to Hunter. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And stolen by Portis. It's Porter atop the key. Giannis sets a screen for Porter. And another 3 for Milwaukee. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Okoro passes to Hunter. Cloak loose. Porter with it. Guarded by Hunter. Fires from deep. Porter, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Hunter finds Okoro. Back to Hunter. Okoro up top. 5 to shoot. Into the lane. Pass to Jerome. Misses the 3. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on an 18-6 run. No coverage that time.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And here's Green outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Porter looking it over. The 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Okoro. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. From beyond the arc. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the point. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mobley a screen on Kuzma. Allen for the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Mitchell kicks to Strus. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Allen outside. The 3. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Allen. Mitchell's got 20.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Garland against Lillard. Lopez a screen. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. So it's the Bucks now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mitchell. Prince grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Allen, a screen on Trent. So he launched that one from way outside. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Cleveland. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that, Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Garland, kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Whoa, 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 the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly, caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
For 3, Mitchell knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 28 points for the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Garland against Lillard. Mobley a screen on Trent. Back to Garland. Fires the 3. Sims with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 11. Pass to Trent. Lillard outside. From downtown, Allen with the rebound. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Mitchell. Hunter on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hunter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Cleveland. Here's Lillard. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Gary Trent is out there with Porter. And it's Green in at the 3, a small forward. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Boy, quick release that time from Porter. Pulled up before the defense could get to him.
And it's Strus missing.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Sam Merrill comes in for Garland.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. There's the 3. Merrill gets the bucket.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
There's Porter with the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Always a ready and eager three-point shooter. That last 3 only gave Porter Jr. more motivation.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
There's Porter with the 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Clearly, Porter Jr. is fired up right now. not holding anything back on the offensive end, letting it all hang out.
Here's Merrill. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Fades away. The shot, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Took him no time at all on that one. Merrill's got 5 points now this quarter. Bucks leading by 12. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Porter. Shoots over Merrill. Porter can't get that one to fall. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. There's the triple. Merrill can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Prince, that's for 2. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Knocked away. Up top, Strus. Headed by Green. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. Hits it from three-point range.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Milwaukee.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And again, the Bucks miss. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting around 41% on the night. And the lead is down inside single digits. And it's the Bucks ball. They have a 9-point lead. Porter dishes to Prince. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Merrill with the ball, outguarded by Giannis. Merrill gets the bucket. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. It's Porter outside. Hunter grabs the miss. Here's Merrill. And another 3 for Cleveland. Here is Porter. Puts up a deep 3. Can't get it to fall. And so the Bucks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the... All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
Tonight, we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Jaren Jackson out there with G.G. Jackson. And it's Edey in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Moran. Jackson outside. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
Lillard outside. Let's go with a three. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Jackson the screen. Bain the pass to Morant. Launches a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. This one for three. The shot by Lillard, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Kicks it out to Bain. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Lillard left side. And again, it's the Bucks missing. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. There's Jackson with the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Edey for three. Offensive rebound. Outside Bain. Pass to Moran.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Lopez, the screen on Morant. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Jackson from behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Jackson's got 6.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Morant. For three, here's Lillard. Drops in the three.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
The Bucks trail. Kuzma outside. No good on the three.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Nails it from three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jackson with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Kicks it out to Bain. Jackson, pass to Morant. Jackson, the screen. Lets the three fly. Oh, rejected by Lillard. Pass to Prince. The three ball. Memphis with a rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Bain. 4-3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Bain's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Lillard against Morant. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Bane, the pass to Morant. Lopez with the steal. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's the Grizzlies. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Stevens is checked in for Memphis. Trent from long range sinks the tray. Trent's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Kennard passes to Pippen. They set the pick. Fires the 3 to the left side wing. Puts up a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Green, a screen. Porter from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Kennard for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Jackson, the pass to Pippen. Antetokounmpo against Jackson. It's tipped. Kennard on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson with it. Portis picks him up. Jackson can't get it to go. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And there's Porter on the assist by Portis. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nice decision making. Porter Jr. can drive or pass off the pick.
Clark with a screen on Porter. Pippen buries it from 3.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. And over the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best 6-man big you can find.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. He comes in, he gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game. So this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
Now here's Porter. He has 6. Trent for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Trent's got 6 points.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Green for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Kennard outside. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Pass to Lopez. Now here's Lillard. Lopez, the screen. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Lillard. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Knocks down the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Lillard. He's got 16. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. The three. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Milwaukee leading by 9. Portis outside. Fires for three. Stevens with a rebound. And Memphis shooting only 36% so far in this game. Wells, that's good. Pass to Prince. The three. Out to Lillard. Puts up a three. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Continuing their momentum going into the break. He tacks on 3 more.
And so it's Milwaukee. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We'll be back in a moment.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark. Ja Morant is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Wells in at the 4. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, and have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. The biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson surveying the D. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jackson's got 9.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Lillard against Morant. Lillard outside. Lopez, the screen on Morant. For 3, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Grizzlies trail by 6. And you know Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the 3-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Outside Morant, pass to Jackson for the tie. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Lillard against Morant. Lillard outside. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
The 3 from Bane. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma finds Lillard. It's Prince on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Lopez. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And here's Jackson. Outside for Morant. Over Lillard, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bane. Lillard with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Back to Trent to get back on track. And another miss by Milwaukee. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Jackson for the lead. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 9 points now in the second half. Trent on the wing, guarded by Bane, and stolen by Bane. Morant finds Jackson. Aldama outside. The 3 is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now. The 3 from Prince. He buries it from 3. Prince has got 6.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Jackson against Antetokounmpo. Jackson, pass to Bane. Back to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Trent. Here's Bane. Aldama outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 17 points in the game.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Trent. Here's Prince. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
When you spot it up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Morant, the pass to Bane, who is stolen by Lillard. Up top, Lopez. Lopez, the screen on Morant. For 3, here's Lillard. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Trent outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Bane. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Jackson with room to fire. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Porter the pass to Trent. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Memphis trailing here. Bane with a screen on Porter. And it's Morant missing. Morant's gotten just 1 of his 6 shots to fall here. Trent, the pass to Porter. Back to Trent. There's the triple. On target from range. And the Bucks lead by 4.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And it's Kennard on the take. On the wing, Bane. It's stolen by Trent. Portis outside. Lets the 3 fly. Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Kennard. Launches a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Porter with it, pounded by Morant. Now Portis. Back to Porter. Now here's Trent. Jacks up a three. Kennard with the rebound. Outside Bain. Out to the wing. Here's Wells. No good from outside. Milwaukee leading by 4. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in. Oh, a bomb from John.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
The Bucks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Prince a screen on Morant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Out left to the wing. Fires for 3. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Lopez has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Kennard for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And a deadly shooter as Kennard steps up in a big moment.
Lillard outside. To the right side. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. For 3, here's Lillard. Clark grabs the board.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Trent, he's checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Lillard. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Kennard. Jackson for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Morant against Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Porter hits from deep. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And this is what Porter Jr. is out here to do. His teammates encourage him to shoot the ball.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And they suck the air right out of this place by drilling the 3. Could be what saves the day for them.
With the fadeaway. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Lopez with it, guarded by Morant. Porter looks it over. Pass to Prince. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Wells. He's guarded by Porter. Jackson for 3. Money! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking the page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Here's Prince. Back to Porter. Lopez, the screen on Morant. 6 to shoot. Porter, the pass to Prince. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Outside Morant for the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
RJ, these teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with G.G. Jackson. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Garland with it. He's picked up by Morant. Wasted no time on that one.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Releases. Edey gets the bucket.
The assist, John Morant.
And here are the Cavaliers. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And Morant throws it down.
Unstoppable full court play. Morant just explodes off the steal and delivers it straight to the bucket.
A kick out to Mobley.
Come get it.
Now Garland. Crafty move. Drives to the hoop. Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And that's on the D. You gotta make sure you're guarding Mitchell from that corner.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Morant with the steal. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Pass to Strus. From deep. Another three for Cleveland.
Nice feed from Mitchell. This is how you get your teammates going.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Desmond Bane was the topic. Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Strus has got 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a wide open look for Bane. Keeps it alive. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Hunter with it. Now defended by Bane. Hunter dishes to Mobley. Puts up a 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Mobley. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 3. Hunter for 3. It's tipped. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Memphis also making a switch. Stevens is checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 5. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. The 3 from Morant. Mitchell against Jackson. Bane passes to Jackson. Out to Morant. Beyond the arc. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go. Garland against Bane. Hunter with a screen on Morant. Kicks it out to Garland. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, Bain. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Morant scanning the floor. For the three. Rebounded by Allen. Morant against Garland. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That is his first foul of the game.
For your Cavaliers, Evan Mobley.
9 seconds left in the first quarter.
Ty Jerome.
Got it off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Pippen is out there with Kennard. Then there's Edey. And there's Jackson, and it's Stevens in at the three spot. Pippen finds Kennard. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Green against Kennard. Green taking his time here. Back to Merrill. Hunter with the screen on Kennard. 3 on the clock. Fades back. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Okoro passes to Merrill. Back to Okoro. Pass to Merrill. Trains the three-pointer. Merrill's got 6 here in this quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Kennard for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they step beyond the arc in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. And Wells is subbed in for Jaren Jackson. Here's Merrill, guarded by Pippen. Back to Hunter. Shoots over Wells. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. Okoro's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
It's stolen by Green. Thompson inside the line, and it's good off the back rim and in. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Merrill can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Pippen finds Kennard. Out left to the wing. Stevens, the pass to Kennard. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Javonte Green. And it's Garland in for Sam Merrill. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Williams, he's checked in for Pippen. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okiki's checked in. Mitchell a screen on Kennard. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Fires from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Wells. Clark outside. Here's Stevens. Kennard the pass to Stevens. Clock at 6. They set the screen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Hunter. Konchar's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Vince Williams. Garland kicks to Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 15. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wells dishes to Morant. Clark the pass to Morant. A three-pointer, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Wells with the steal.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Clark for 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Cleveland looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Right back after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Cavaliers leading by 13 at the forward spot. It's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Allen kicks to Strus. There's the 3. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Jackson from long range. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And that one's good, Morant.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out. And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Morant with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Garland with it, now defended by Bain. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
The 3, not that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Morant.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Strus finds Mobley. Up top, Strus, guarded by Jackson. A kick out to Mobley. Clock at 4. For 3, Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Morant passes to Bing. Here's Edey. A kick out to Bane. Morant sets a screen for Jackson. Off target with his 3. Cleveland leading by 8. The wide open shot from Strus. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Strus has got 6 points in the quarter. Jackson passes to Morant, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson kicks to Bane. Out to the right wing, and stolen by Hunter. And now it's Allen running. He can go all. Oh, he's a high flyer!
Ooh, that was nasty.
That's just filthy.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself. And Memphis making a change here. Konchar's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. I've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. For 3, Mitchell. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stolen by Garland. The 3 ball. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's over Morant. Again, Mitchell missing. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside Jackson. To halt the run. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Here's Merrill. And the 3 off target. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. The 3 from Morant. And the 3 ball is good. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no...
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Wells. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. Then it's Morant, and it's Stevens in at the 2-guard spot. Garland, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Here's a Okoro. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland, and he nails the third. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
A 3 from Strus. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
A 3 from Morant. Garland with the defensive effort. And here are the Cavaliers. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Offensive rebound. Jackson against Strus. Back to Garland. 5 on the clock. Over Wells. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Garland against Jackson. Picked him clean. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Cracks in the tray.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And here's Strus for 3. Wells grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jackson misses.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
From downtown, and it's Max Strus with the 3. Strus has got 12 now in this quarter.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Wells' shot is good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Thompson sets the pick for Strus. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Here's Kennard. Outside for Jackson. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Grizzlies.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
A 3 from Strus. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
Here's a Kuro. The Cavaliers again can't hit. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Wells. Wells has gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Morant against Garland. Clark. Wells passes to Kennard. Off target from outside. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And it's Strus missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. It's a 16-point game. No good on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
two teams tonight, one that was in total control.
Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Garland feeling it out a bit. Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for a bit. A main focus on their defense? Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Now here's Strus. Back to Garland. From deep, Mobley. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. A nice shot by Mitchell.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Lillard's got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Strus. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. On the wing, Strus. From deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. On the wing, Kuzma. The 3-ball. That one no good. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Strus. Puts up a deep 3. Giannis with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Lopez, the screen on Mitchell. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. 9 points in the game.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Fires the 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Strus' shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 3. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Garland against Lillard. Right side Mitchell. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 9.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Takes a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Lillard. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Cavaliers ball. Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the first quarter here. And here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Prince. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that? Are you? Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Ty Jerome is out there with Green. Then there's Okoro, then it's Evan Mobley, and it's Hunter in at the 4-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Hunter. Shot is up. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Portis the screen. And here's Porter outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
The Bucks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Porter from outside drains the triple.
Porter Jr.
Porter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, good up-tempo play by Porter. Getting a little room and pulling up fast.
Outside Hunter. Lots of room. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
For the Cavaliers, Strus comes in for Okoro, and Darius Garland subbed in for Green. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. Here's the 3, and there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist by Garland. Strus has got 6 points.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Knocks down the long J.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Pass to Jerome. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mobley. Rebounded by Trent. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Trent.
2 minutes.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Pass to Lopez. Porter with a screen on Mobley. And here's Lopez from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Trent for 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Trent's got 6 points in the quarter.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Porter looks it over. Trent outside. 55 seconds left in the first half. The three from Prince. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hunter. Here's Jerome. Outside Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Great open look there. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
He drops it from range. Porter's got 9.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Here's Garland. Pass to Jerome from outside the arc. And the Cavaliers, another 3. Now Lopez. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. Max Strus getting it done for Cleveland. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K action in just a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Max Strus. Man, is he getting it done today?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the floor for Milwaukee. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Allen outside. Oh, from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mobley, a screen on Prince. The 3 from Mitchell. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks trail. Pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma with the ball. Strus covering. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. For the lead. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight, who was stolen by Lillard. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. And here's Lopez. Lillard with the ball. Allen defending. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Lillard. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Left side, Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Antetokounmpo. From deep, Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Lopez, the screen on Garland. For 3, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Lopez. Now Kuzma. The 3 from Prince. Sinks the tray. Prince has got 6 points. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Kuzma, the pass to Lillard. Takes the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Strus outside. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Lopez, the screen on Garland. For 3, here's Lillard. And another miss by Milwaukee.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. The Bucks also with a sub. Trent's checked in. Allen on the wing. Allen with a screen on Prince. Out to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hunter. Over Prince. Hunter can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Trent with a screen on Garland. Trent outside. Back to Lillard. There's a screen. The 3. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Allen with a screen on Lillard. Garland, the pass to Allen. He tries for 3. On target from range. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Mobley. From the arc. Can't get it to drop. Good if it goes. That shot off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Bucks ahead, leading.
All right, fans.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. The Cavs trailing. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Jared Allen. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Merrill in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Back to Mitchell. Here's the pick. Pass to Merrill. 6 to shoot. Releases. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Merrill's got his first 2 points.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Porter with a screen on Mitchell. On the wing, Porter. Back to Trent. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Releases. A shot by Merrill, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Porter gets the bucket.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Merrill passes to Mitchell. Mitchell gets a step. Allen with it. Merrill outside. Let's go with a 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
And Sam Merrill picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game for the Cavaliers. Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. Strus comes in for Hunter. And Garland is subbed in for Merrill. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Allen on the wing. Allen with a screen on Lillard. Garland for 3. Fires in the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The 3-point shot so highly valued.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 9 rebounds now. Garland against Lillard. Mobley, a screen on Kuzma. On the wing, Mitchell, who is stolen by Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's a 3-on-3 fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Lopez, a screen on Garland. Lillard passes to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Again, missed by Lillard. Tipped and stolen by Antetokounmpo. From deep three-point range. Striking from deep range. Dame.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
There's a screen. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Lopez with the steal. For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. For 3, here's Lillard. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Count it!
Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Lillard, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell, a screen on Prince. Now here's Mitchell. No good from three-point range. Lillard outside, and that's an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And Cleveland making a change here. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic...
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.